Hi, you live on Earth. Earth has tons of cool things, like this plant. You light this plant on fire and inhale the fumes. You don't feel nothing. I lied. Now you're tweaking. Or maybe not, but you feel something. Happy, hungry, sleepy, or a sensation best described as high. That's not an ordinary plant. It's kinda magical. It's weed, or formerly known as cannabis. It contains a chemical called THC, short for tetrahydrocannabinol. Talk about a mouthful. That's unfortunately not what she said. THC binds to certain receptors in your brain called cannabinoids. But what the flip is a receptor? Quick lesson on brain. Inside your skull is your brain, and inside your brain is a neuron. Actually, billions of them. They're the reason you can hold in that fart at work. Neurons communicate with each other through chemical and electrical impulses to function as a cohesive system. Neurons send out messages called neurotransmitters to talk with other neurons. These neurons get these messages by using their receptors. It's like a landing point. Once a message is received and read, it does one of two things: excite the neuron or inhibit the neuron. If it's excited, it passes on the message. This process repeats until all the neurons got the message. It sounds long, but it's actually fast as fuck, boy. And this happens every time you think, do, or feel. Remember how I said THC binds to certain receptors in your brain called cannabinoids? Well, THC has a chemical structure similar to a neurotransmitter naturally released in our brain called anandamide. Anandamide plays a role in our ability to forget, managing our eating behaviors, and creating feelings of pleasure. When neurons release neurotransmitters, it has a refractory period. This keeps your brain operating in a controlled environment. However, THC disrupts this state of balance. It slows down the refractory period of neurons, allowing them to continue firing off. This leads your imagination running rampant because it's being amplified. Suddenly, frame rates start dropping, perception of time goes to shit, and that burger you just had is not enough. You need like 3 more of them. THC also influences dopamine and norepinephrine, messing with your motor functions and making you feel pleasure. It's official.